Okay, well, today is Thursday or Wednesday. I don't know. I'm living the dream right now. That's how I usually do it. But it is the beginning of the Houston Auto Show, and I figured I would use this time to say Happy New Year to all my New Car Spin subscribers and fans. And I figured I would take this time to tell you what I believe is the car of the year. I know it's kind of hard to do at the beginning of the year, but from the perspective of what I'm going to explain is it makes total sense, right? So basically, I have a 2016 Audi diesel that I'm probably going to get rid of, and I'm thinking personally, what would I buy? And I look around at all my options, which are here at the show, and while excluding all the 2019 models that aren't even available to buy, except for that Nissan Leaf over there, which is available starting today, the red one behind this awesome Nismo Z, I figured I would tell you my train of thought, because everyone's going to have their own idea, but check this logic out, okay? So, like, for instance, behind me here is the Nissan Maxima, and it's supposed to be a four-door sports car, but it really isn't, because it's front-wheel drive. It may have a V6, but it has a CVT. Not my idea of a $41,000 car. So we're going to continue here through to Infiniti. Now, my whole thing here was I want a car with an air suspension, because now I live in Dallas and the roads are terrible. But that would limit me to something like an S-Class or a 7 Series. Doesn't have air suspension, but maybe the A8. And those are too expensive. So I figured, well, I can spend half that and get an Infiniti Q50 Red Sport 400. The problem I have is I called this the car of the year for 2016, and it was. But unfortunately, what was a base price of $47,000 is now approaching $55,000, so it's out. Not gonna happen. And then no Audis, no Mercedes, no Maseratis. Those aren't cars of the year. And I'm talking about sedans here. I'm not talking about SUVs. But what I'll do is I will make my way down, and I will tell you my logic along the way. So Mercedes has the C-Class, which had an air suspension, and it was the first in that segment, and the air suspension option was actually cheaper than the sunroof option, which is weird. So I looked that up, and unfortunately for 2018, for some reason Mercedes decided not to offer air suspension for the United States, which is stupid. So that car, the C-Class, is off the list, and I know other outlets have called the A4, the Audi A4, the best luxury car, the best entry-level luxury car. That's not what I want. No. I want the best ride, the best performance, the best overall package for my money, because I'm coming from an Audi A6, right? So I want a sedan. It doesn't need to be all-wheel drive, but it does need to have something similar as far as interior and similar as far as the luxury and features. So what do I arrive at? Well, it's not a Honda Accord, and it's not a Toyota, especially the Avalon and the Camry. Because my argument for that is, if you think those cars are so reliable, why are you buying a new one? Why don't you prove me wrong about the reliability of a Toyota and buy a 10-year-old Camry and tell me how much you still love it? And that's my other thing here is I don't hold cars for that long. I don't hold cars for more than 6 months, maybe 40,000 miles. I get rid of them. I move on to something else. So what could I possibly want out of this big sea of vehicles that works for 2018? And I'm getting there. I think you could tell maybe what it is. Oh, look, there's the Ford Taurus. I don't know why they got rid of the 500. So here we go. Ready? The car of 2018 is the Chrysler 300 with the Hemi V8. That limits you to two models. This one here, which is the 300C. Look at this interior. Nappa leather, heated and ventilated seats, nav, touchscreen, all that. There you go, it's the C. And that one over there, which is also the 5.7 liter Hemi V8, but it's the sport model. So it has sport bucket seats, different trim. And you may be wondering, what the hell is wrong with Brian? And I'll tell you my problem. If you want a V8 rear-wheel drive sedan, you cannot get one from America unless it's the 300 or the Charger. These are the last of their breed. And so why am I mentioning this as car of the year? Well, aside from depreciation and insurance and what you would term reliability, the Chevy SS, you missed out on that. The Chevy Impala, well, they don't make it with a V8 anymore, do they? Even the Cadillac CT6, not available on a V8. V8, V8, V8. You can get these in a V6 with all-wheel drive, but I'm talking about the real money. And I'm saying the real money because look at that price, 42 grand. And you may think, it's kind of steep, but you go online right now, incentives are between $6,000 and $8,000 on these cars right here. So that is car of the year. Think about it. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you agree or disagree, because out of this sea of vehicles, that or that, you can actually get two of these for the price of one 5 Series, which has a 4-cylinder, or the A6, which has a 4-cylinder. You see what I'm saying? Thanks for watching.